Island Upper was just a showroom, something for the tourists. Site B was the factory floor. That was on Sauna, 80 miles from Nimrod. We bred the animals there and nurtured them for a few months and then moved them into the park.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Now, after the accident in the park, Alec and Clarissa wiped out our facility on Site B. Call it an act of God. But we had to evacuate, of course, and the animals were released to mature on their own. Life will find a way, as you once so eloquently put it. And by now we have a complete ecological system on the island with dozens of species living in their own social groups without fences, without boundaries, without constraining technology. And for 4 years, I've tried to keep it safe from human interference.
Well, that's right. I mean, hopefully you've kept this island quarantined and contained, but I'm in shock about all this. I mean, they're still alive. You bred them lysine deficient. Shouldn't they have kicked after 7 days without supplemental enzymes?
Yes, but by God, they're flourishing. That's one of 1,000 questions I want the team to answer.
Team?
Yes. I've organized an expedition to go in and document them, to make the most spectacular living fossil record the world's ever seen.
Go in and document. What do you mean, like with people?
Yes. The animals won't even know they're there. Very low impact, strictly observation and documentation. Our satellite infrareds show that the animals are fiercely territorial. The carnivores are isolated in the interior of the island so the team can stay on the outer rim. Don't worry, I'm not making the same mistakes again.
No, you're making all new ones. John, okay, so there's another island with dinosaurs, no fences this time, and you want to send people in, very few people, on the ground, right? And who are these 4 lunatics that you're trying to con into this?
Well, it was difficult to convince them as to what they were going to see, and in the end I had to use my checkbook to get them there. But there's Nick Van Owen, who's a video documentarian, and Eddie Carr, who's a field equipment expert. We have our paleontologist, and I was hoping that perhaps you might be the 4th. No. We've been on the verge of Chapter 11 ever since that accident in the park, and there are those in the company who wanted to exploit Site B in order to bail us out. Well, they've been planning it for years, and I've been able to stop them up until now. But a few weeks ago, a British family on a yacht cruise stumbled across the island, and their wee girl was injured. Oh, she's fine. But the board has used the incident to take control of InGen from me. And now it's only a matter of time before this lost world is found and pillaged. Public opinion is the one thing that I can use to preserve it, but in order to rally that kind of support, I need a complete photo record of those animals alive and in their natural habitat.
So you went from capitalist to naturalist in just 4 years. That's something.
It's our last chance at redemption.
John? No. Of course. No. And I'm going to contact the other 3 members of your team, and I'm going to stop them from going. Who's the paleontologist, by the way? Who didn't say?
She came to me. I want you to know this.
Who did?
Leave it to you, Ian, to have associations, affiliations, even liaisons with the best people in so many fields.
You didn't contact Sarah.
Paleontological behavior study is a brand new field, and Sarah Harding is on that frontier.
No.
Her theories on parenting and nurturing amongst carnivores have framed the debate. What are you doing?
Where's your phone?
It's too late. She's already there. The others are meeting her in 3 days.
You sent my girlfriend to this island alone?
Sent is hardly the word. She couldn't be restrained. She was already working in San Diego doing some research at the animal park, and it's only a couple of hours' flight from there. And she was adamant, absolutely adamant about making the initial foray by herself. I think she's dying out of Fossey. Observation without interference, she said, and she went on and on. Well, you know how it is. After you were injured in the park, she sought you out. And then she went all the way down to that hospital in Costa Rica to ask somebody who she didn't even know whether the rumors were true.
Well, if you want to leave your name on something, fine. But stop putting it on other people's headstones, John.
Oh, come on, she'll be fine. She spent years studying African predators, snooping downwind and all. She knows what she's doing. And believe me, the research team will...
It's not a research expedition anymore. It's a rescue operation, and it's leaving right now.